A princess once broke protocol in the maternity ward, and the echoes of that no still rattle the crown today. For 1,000 years titles glued Windsor branches together. Strip one leaf and the whole tree quivers, will it fall? Pollsters warn that if royal trust dips 5 more points, the Republic lobby gains critical mass. Could one mother tip the scale? Buckingham footmen still recall the 10th of November, 1977, Queen Elizabeth II's first grandchild mewling under hospital fluorescents. Court writers had drafted Prince Peter on vellum, the ink weighted, scented with royal certainty. Then Princess Anne told her mother, gently but firmly, no title, a thunderclap delivered as a whisper. Silence rang harsher than Westminster chimes. According to palace insiders, the Queen asked twice whether Anne was sure, each time the daughter stared past etiquette toward a modern horizon. Biographer Brian Hoey later wrote Elizabeth feared a grandchild, half-dressed, in protocol, would feel drafty in court and commerce alike. Yet the monarch yielded, and the birth record read simply Peter Mark Andrew Phillips, no Her Royal Highness, no courtesy lordship, only possibility. A dynasty blinked first. Anne's logic hid in statistics. A 1976 Gallup poll showed 61% of UK employers wary of aristocratic recruits. She claimed autonomy would beat ceremony when her son entered the job market in 2000's globalized storm. Royal aides whispered about precedent collapse, but the princess folded baby blankets and closed the debate. Duty bowed to data. 4 years later, the 15th of May 1981, Anne doubled down. She christened her daughter Zara, no lady, no courtesy style, just a sailor's name found on a Mediterranean chart. Historian Ingrid Seward describes the Queen's smile, china smooth, flawless on the surface, brittle beneath. Porcelain hides cracks until the quake. At Sandringham Christmas that year, cousin Charles reportedly murmured, "Freedom is a gift, or a gamble." Princess Margaret called the choice, brave bordering on reckless, then winked, "Rebels recognize kin." Philip simply clapped and on the back. "Steel breeds steel," he said, navel eyes twinkling. The hearth crackled with unspoken bets. Like unfiltered palace calculus. Smash subscribe, your tap keeps our torches lit. Anne's workload never sagged. Court circular logged 458 engagements in 2024, more than any sibling or nephew. She christened lifeboats at dawn, chaired Save the Children calls by lunch, inspected naval cadets under sleet at dusk. Observers noted Peter traveled with nannies, yet Zara clung to her mother's hip in helicopters, hearing famine briefings between nursery rhymes. Duty hummed over bedtime stories. Schooling stayed elite. Wind lashed Gordonstown, where dorm windows rattle like North Sea rigging. There Peter and Zara rose at 5:30 for bagpipe drill, trekked Cairngorm Peaks at 14, and studied calculus by head torch. Tuition reached £15,000 per annum in 1990. Proof anonymity bills equal aristocracy when survival treks come standard. Ledgers outlast lullabies. Peter chased horsepower, not horse guards. Jaguar Racing hired him in 2000. Williams poached him 2 seasons later for sponsor wrangling amid exhaust haze. By 2006 he pivoted to Royal Bank of Scotland, translating pitwall urgency into Zurich slide decks. Thrill meets spreadsheet. Engines drown out trumpets. Zara saddled 4-legged rockets. World eventing gold in 2006, BBC Sports personality that winter, Olympic silver at London 2012, her clear round sliced 1.2s off median time. The medal ended Britain's 40-year drought, echoing Father Mark Phillips's Munich gold, Bloodlines Gallup even title-free. Crowds cheer medals louder than coronets. Data point. Ipsos May 2025 shows 67% of under 35s approve royals with day jobs. Only 29% want full-time ribbon cutters. Kantar places Anne's approval at 64%, 2 points behind Catherine and 20 above any cabinet minister. PwC brief estimates Flexa Royals save taxpayers £11 million annually in travel, staff, and security. Numbers steer the gilt carriage. Yet normal remains elastic. Peter and Zara still spent Easters stalking grouse on Balmoral and summers island hopping aboard motor yacht Leander. Sociologist Dr. Angela Keane labels their upbringing privileged permeability, gates open, paths self-chosen, eyes always watching. Privilege can be porous and sharp. According to Palace insiders, King Charles privately calls Peter our reality stress test in loafers. Some courtiers fret corporate hustle erodes Windsor mystique. Branded pit lanes feel less regal than a trooping fly past. Daily Mail focus panels counter that mortgages trump tiaras in relatability stakes. Zeitgeist outvotes aura. Fashionable scepters click louder. First major twist, the 3rd of June 2025, Buckingham Garden Party. Prince William's photo line placed Zara, Beatrice, and Eugenie beside him, soft launching a flexibench of part-time cousins. Columnists read the tableau as anism institutionalized, titles optional, metrics mandatory, strawberries served with spreadsheets. Applause met a collective gasp. Like again to keep seats when spreadsheets replace scrolls. Anne asked if she felt vindicated, quipped, patronage is a verb. Her charities raised £14.7 million in 2024, double the Millennium intake, citing bike helmet unveilings over black tie galas. She drives her own Defender back to Gatcombe, changes into muddy breeches, and muck stalls beside grooms, humility smells of hay and diesel. One grin outshines Ruby's. Legacy now presses on Generation Alpha. Zara's eldest, MIA, is penciled for Gordonstown class of 2037. Savannah Phillips eyes a STEM academy near Cirencester. Yet William's slim monarchy blueprint forecasts only 6 salaried royals by 2040, will flexibench cadets wear clipboards or coronets. Blueprints quake under toddler footsteps. Data point. Oxford Economics models shifting 20% of low-impact engagements to unpaid cousins saves £12 million yearly. Visit Britain warns tourist spend may dip 5% if balcony numbers halve. Treasury says gap is manageable with narrative adjustment. Even budgets now curtsy to optics. Balance sheets duel beneath chandeliers. Historical echoes approve. Princess Louise renounced Her Royal Highness in 1871 for art school. Edward VIII traded majesty for mortgages and Manhattan soirees. Anne's middle path, no exile, no crown, maximum agency, looks stickier than either extreme. Portrait eyes track living heirs. Critics ask, did title-free freedom mute tabloids? Between 2003 to 2006 Zara appeared on 249 splash covers, only 5 fewer than Cousin William. Freedom toggles publicity, it doesn't unplug lenses, paparazzi adore contradictions. Cameras never tire. Anne's experiment also rewired finance. Independent valuations place Zara's net worth near £25 million. Thanks to Land Rover and Rolex deals, Peter sits around £15 million. A working duke's stipend peaks at £250,000, but carries FOI scrutiny, cost curves seldom flatter ermine. Profit wears subtle crowns. Perception sells. Brand index rates, Princess and Trust at plus 36, topping Apple and McDonald's in July 2025. Royal Family, total, sits plus 18. Analyst Ruth Payton credits the delta to visible graft and zero scandal. KPI's Polish scepters. Next ripple. Privy Council readies engagement accreditation guidelines, royal appearances ranked by cash raised, not ribbons cut. If Zara outperforms a titled dupe twice, the Excel dashboard will color-code her green. Will metrics dethrone monograms, or spark a golden lace rebellion? The chessboard resets nightly. Anne breathes Gatcom dawn, horses nickering. She once said, "You're only as relevant as yesterday's fundraiser." By that yardstick, her title-free heirs may outshine every coronet in the vault. Twilight whispers through cedar woods. Final like, final subscribe, missing MIA Tyndall's debut handshake, could mean missing the Our Monarchy merges with Generation Agile. Next episode we trace that handshake and ask whether Anne's gamble births a dynasty reboot or fades into family folklore, because tomorrow's crown may rest on a girl who never asked for one.